Off we go.
Little bit of swing first up there. Ortain at backward point and Sterling underway. Off the mark in emphatic fashion.
Yeah, that's the nature of the man. That's the way he's going to play.
Has to reach for that. But he's reached pretty effectively. It's gone all the way for 6.
That's nicely played. Use of the feet. Has he got enough of it? Stubbs sets himself, but not going to get anywhere near. So another really good over from Ireland. 12 from that one, 4 completed, 39 without loss. Smiles on the faces.
Fairly new to international cricket, but he has some serious power. And opting to have a change at the top of the order. Andrew Balbirnie not in the T20 squad after having a decent year leading up to this fixture.
Oh, he got that. That was an almighty clatter. He came hurtling down the wicket as well, Adair. Oh, that's gone. We might have to get another one because that's gone a mile.
That time, but he missed out a little bit. This time, step hit. That's the length you don't want to be for a slower delivery, especially not against the power of Ross Adair. The bottom hand power that comes through, all that core strength, he's making full use of it.
Oh, that's gone. That'll be 50. That will be 50. What a way to bring it up for Ross Adair. His second T20 50, but is it better? Is that the best one so far?
In game 1, but he's got the right length here. He's picked it up well. Hit it into the wind, but again, he can trust to his strength. Open.
Straight, firm, all the way. Adair is creating huge problems here for South Africa. 9 gone, Ireland 98 without loss. Adair has just looked for boundary after boundary after boundary, and he's barely missed the middle of the bat.
So 96 here so far. Use of the feet again, and that's beautifully stuck straight. And there's another one. Nearly cleans up his own dugout.
Well, in Belfast, where he's from, they say, Suftum. Stand up for the Ulsterman. And really good footwork for a big, strong batter like Ross Adair to be nimble enough to get down the pitch time and time again.
Given some air and said, Ross, if you dare, have a go at it. He's gone at it, and I'm not even concerned in the slightest, mainly concerned for the crowd because it's a maximum of massive length.
7th, 6th.
Talk about playing centre. He's finding the centre of that piece of willow. Brought up his 7th maximum this evening.
Single will bring up the 50 for Sterling. It'll probably be more than a single. I'll definitely get back for the second. Another good effort from him. Just 29 deliveries for his half century.
Well, look at the applause. He's a very popular man, Paul Sterling.
Run getter, and on this occasion he's gone. It's that slow ball once again that does it for Kruger.
That's that back of a length, Vern. That banged into the surface one. Sterling was thinking, with the 2 men behind square, I can just up and over the cage by Rickelton.
Pace off, pace off. That is what this surface is crying out for. See how he's bowling it into the surface, rolling at fingers over it. An excellent take by Ryan.
Holder. Width again. This could be 2 and 2. Oh no! The standards that we see on the boundary ropes these days, that was a bit of a dolly. It was a catch, lob it in the air, step over, step back.
This could have been a massive moment in this game. He has dragged him wide outside the offside. This level, Son Pollock, that should be taken.
Yeah, definitely. I don't feel that's as comfortable with the heart that came. They feel it should have been taken too.
Bowl him. Hector's struggles continues, but you can understand. He's looking to get on with it.
Leans him up. Good bowling. It's decent pace, 136 kilometres an hour.
Oh, that's gone out the ground, but there'll be a free hit for certain, because that is well above waist height. Yep.
Free hit, tuck leg side, what a moment! Magnificent batting from Ross Adair. into the side ahead of Andrew Balbirnie, and what a way to announce yourself on the world stage. 57 balls, 9 gloriously hit sixes. Ireland have a new star at the top of the order.
Well, don't worry about this. This is out. Straight to the man Brietzker in the deep. But that is a wonderful innings that has to come to an end from Ross Adair.
Marvellous innings comes to an end. Hitting into the longer boundary. It's 78 yards into the wind. It's a good catch.
Another one. Another one. This time Stubbs. He has got a safe pair of hands. And is the same thing happening as what happened 2 days ago? Is history repeating itself? Ireland begin to falter.
It's the back end of the innings. Slower ball at the back of the hand. Not an easy skill to possess and perfect.
Bold, slower ball again. Rock through the shot. And Geedy's a happy man.
That's part of what deceived Neil Rock, who was through the shot far too early. And he knew before that ball hit the stumps, before he heard the death rattle, that he'd made a mistake. He's the man who tends to set up for the slower delivery. Looks to come back for 2. I think he's short.
Yes, the umpire not even going upstairs. Finger going up.
He really is a pocket rocket. And you can see how short he is. I thought the only thing they might wanted to check was if the ball came out of Rickleton's hands. But you can see it's comfortably between the...
Good last over from Lazard Williams, just 8 runs from it. It's Ireland's highest total in a 2020 international against South Africa. Previous highest was in August 2022 in Bristol.
A good start, an excellent start from Ireland. Sterling and Ross Adair both passing 50, then Adair got to the 100 and then he was out, and after that it was South Africa.
Yeah, Lungingidi was introduced into the South African side, and you could tell his experience was brilliant. 1 for 23, 12 dot deliveries. Williams good at the back end. Mulder picked up 2. Here we go. And that's an interesting start. You can see just a little signal from Rickleton. That one actually moved away. Maybe he was expecting a little bit of shape back into him.
Homework.
That one unfortunately starts wide, and that's beautifully punched off the back foot. It's a quick outfield, and that'll be South Africa's first boundary. Big fan of that shot. That's gone the distance. There's the first maximum. I didn't know if the timing was good enough because it seemed so graceful and so easy from Rickleton.
That's a flat back over the bowler's head and all the way. That is some shot.
In the first T20 and in this one, just the power he possesses. Yet another 6 off his bat in this series.
Got it. I tell you, if you give him any sort of room to free those arms, he is a sweet striker of the cricket ball.
I think this is why Ireland were bowling straight at him, because he has such good hands when you give him any width outside off stump, and Yun hand, it's not quick enough to trouble Rickleton at the pace that he's...
Fine and 4. Now the pressure is on hand. He goes over mid-on, and that might be all the way as well, you know. And the ball just dies. This should be taken, and is. And it's Ryan Rickleton, the in-form man for South Africa. He was looking mighty fine, but Ireland have struck.
Made no mistake on this occasion. Into the pitch from Graham Hume. Just holds up a little bit. It looks like it rushed Rickleton. Have a look. The hands, absolutely no chance that that's touching the ground from Curtis Camphor.
6. Was always just going to make that. The man right on the boundary. I think it was Curtis Camphor out there.
First 6 for Reza Hendricks. I mentioned he loves going leg side. He's been eyeing up that leg side right from the get-go against Ben White.
Right now.
Edge, it's going to find the boundary to that same area. That's 17 from the over. Wonderful over for South Africa, and brings up the 50 for Reza Hendricks. Back-to-back 50s. Knight gives it air. Bretsky goes down and goes down comfortably into the Irish dugout.
Oh, yes. Taken. Sterling at extra cover.
Over Paul Sterling in extra cover. We'll have a look at point of contact there.
He was touching on the length, and that was a bit of length. It wasn't over pitched. He couldn't just hit it down the ground. He almost had to reach to get it. It dipped it.
Capture the ball.
Drag down, and Markham is off and running with a maximum. Beautifully played. Onto it in a flash. First sweep and gone. That was a very flat delivery with high speed, and the South African captain's on his way.
Quicker delivery there from Humphreys. Fuller as well. Very difficult to come in and play that shot, and that's his first wicket for the series, Matthew Humphreys. Bowled well deserved that. And could...
Over extra cover and 6. Not for the first time this evening, Ireland not able to get out of an over. The last ball conceding a boundary. 143 for 3 South Africa. 5 overs to go. Shout for a catch, and Stubbs is gone. Well, they needed a wicket, Ireland, and they've got it. Stubbs frustrated.
It's exactly where he wanted it, Tristan Stubbs. Feather through. Neil Rock does the rest. Healthy edge, no doubt about it. I said Mark Adair needed to gamble and maybe go.
Half century for Matthew Britsky. His first in 2020 internationals and appreciated on the sidelines. 3 overs to go. South Africa need 28. They're 168 for 4.
For Ireland, 23 required for South Africa. He starts with a short pitch delivery, pops up in the air. Can he take the catch himself? He can indeed.
The right time for Ireland. Mark Adair into the surface. That's a slow ball that we're talking about. It's effective on the surface. An excellent running catch. The night sky.
Britsky hits it hard, but it's not enough. He's taken it long on. So 2 wickets and 3 deliveries, and all of a sudden this run chase for South Africa is going pear-shaped.
Missed his hat-trick ball, but the very next ball will cut it into the surface, and all he can do is find the field out at long on. Excellent catch, big pressure catch. It's a big moment for the Irish. Out of his over.
Into field, third man comes into the ring. Oh, brilliant catch, Sterling on the edge of the circle, launches himself to his left. He's got good hands and moved superbly there. So that's another wicket for Adair. He picks up his 4th of the evening.
How is this for an over? Mark Adair, back of the hand slow ball on this occasion. But I tell you what, the flying captain, Paul Sterling.
Walks across and gets bowled. I think he's dragged it onto the stumps himself, or is it a change-up in line and length from him? But whatever it is, it's mightily effective. And that could be the final nail in the coffin for South Africa.
Over this occasion, sees Kruger moving across early, and he's gone for the timber, and guess.
Popped up in the air, could be another one. It is. That's raining wickets here in Abu Dhabi.
5th wicket to fall in the last 2 overs. Sticking with that ploy, the plan of Sobo into the surface, taking all the pace off. Easiest of catches. That short third man. Williams go for a brief.
Unfortunately, a collapse for South Africa. He smashes it down the ground for a single, but it's insignificant. South Africa reach 185. That's 10 short of what they needed to do. And Ireland win the second T20 international to level the series 1 apiece. Oh boy, can't we have a third one? Can't we have a third one? No, we can't. The series is shared. Brilliant performance.
Yeah, South Africa needed a good start with bat in hand. Rickleton and Hendricks again gave them a solid start with an opening part. Zabriskie, he was impressive.
Change for Ireland tonight. Graham Hume was introduced, and what a brilliant performance he had. 3 for 25. Adair was exceptional. Bowled well in the first over. Bowled well every time he came back into the Adair. South Africa bowled out. Well, not bowled out, but well short. 10 runs short and 185 for 9. Ireland win by 10 runs in the series.
So congratulations to both teams. The series is squared at 1 apiece. And that concludes our presentation.
Stella Downs president of Cricket Ireland, and the two captains, each with a hand on the trophy. Shame we haven't got a third match, but we have got 3 one-day internationals to come after this. 2 terrific 2020 internationals then here at the Zayed.